Hello friends, my name is Anant and today I am going to discuss a topic of mathematics which is not even considered as a topic, and that is calculations. Now while I will be discussing calculations, I will try my best to associate other topics of mathematics and we will try and relate and have a connect between them. So under the head of calculations, we will be discussing squares. Squares means I am going to discuss how to find out the squares of double digit numbers. So let's start. So I am taking a double digit number. Before I take a double digit number, I am writing down the expression a plus b whole square, which is an algebraic expression which expands as a square plus 2ab plus b square. And I'll try and link algebra now with double digit squares. So what I'm doing here is, if I have to calculate a double digit square AB, where A is my tens digit and B is my units digit, then the result would be the same. The only thing that I have altered here is, instead of putting the operator addition, I have put in lines of separation. This is just to understand. So for the time being, let us imagine that this is a double digit square, the answer of which is a square followed by a 2ab followed by a b square, and these are just the lines of separation in between. So a here is my tens digit and b is my units digit. Let us not forget this during the entire interaction. For this I am taking an example. So if I take a number like 23 whole square, this is nothing but 2 square followed by a 2 into 2 into 3 followed by a 3 square. Meaning thereby this is 4 followed by a 12 followed by a 9. This is just an interim answer. This is just a meanwhile answer. This is not the final answer. Let us see how to interpret the final answer. So for interpreting the final answer, I'll move from right side to the left hand side. And in all these, I'm just imagining that this answer is in the form of a small train in which the leftmost extremity is the engine and all other compartments are coaches. So what I'm expected to do here is, in any of the compartment, I have to write down the number in such a way, that means the units digit has to be written as such and other digits are to be written in the form of a subscript. I'll repeat. In the engine, the answer will be written as such. For example, if I would have taken, let us say, a 45 whole square, this will expand as what? This will expand as 4 square followed by 2 into 4 into 5 followed by a 5 square. So the engine is 16. So the answer will remain as such. But if I talk about the first coach, what am I supposed to get here? I am supposed to get a 40. Now 40 mein, what is the units digit? The units digit is a 0. So I'll write down 0 as such and the remaining digits will be written as a subscript. Now here 5 square is a 25. Now in 25, 5 is my units digit. So the units digit will be written as such and the remaining digits will be written as a subscript. So this is just an interim answer. For the final answer, I'll move from the right hand side to the left hand side. So when I'm moving from the right hand side to the left hand side, this 9 comes down as such, this 2 comes down as such, and this subscript is added to the next compartment. Meaning thereby, this 1 plus 4 becomes how much? 5. So how much is the answer? 529. The same logic I am going to use here. So for the final answer, what will I do? I'll start from 5. Now this gets added. This gets added. So 2 plus 0 is a 2 and 4 plus 16 is a 20. So the final answer is 2025. I hope you have understood. I'll take one more example so that you are able to understand it finally. So now I'll take one more number here. And this time I'll take a bigger number. So I'm taking a number like 89 and I'm finding out the square. I'll be using the same formula. So which is nothing but 8 square is a 64, followed by 2 into 8 into 9. So how much is 8 into 9? 72. 72 into 2 is 144. Now 144, the units digit is 4 and the remaining digits are 1 and 4, which will be written in the subscript. I'll repeat. The engine answer is written as such. In any of the other coaches, the answer has to be written in such a way in which the units digit will be written as such and the remaining digits will be written in a subscript format. So now 9 square is how much? 81. 81, 1 is written as such and 8 is written in the subscript. This is just a meanwhile answer. The final answer is, for the final answer I'll have to move from right side to the left hand side. As I move forward, this 1 comes down as it is. Now 8 gets added here and 14 gets added to this. So when I add 8 to a 4, how much is it? 8 plus 4 is a 12. Now 12, the units digit is 2 and 1 gets carried over here, which makes this 14 as 15. Now 15 plus 64 is how much? 79. I feel that this is very interesting. I would suggest practice as much as you can, taking more number of examples. And if you really feel that something knowledgeable has been discussed today, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Until next we meet. Goodbye.